Come on up. Somebody take my photo back there.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to begin today by thanking all of the family, friends, teachers, and other faculty members who have made this special occasion possible. Graduation is much more than a traditional ceremony. It's the start of life after high school. We're leaving behind many things by being graduates. The early mornings and late nights are most noticeable at the moment, but those aren't the only things we're leaving behind. We're leaving behind the hallways, classrooms, and groups that have made us who we are today. It's unfortunate that losing these is permanent. The last time all of us will be together lays in this very room, so let's make the most of it. Each of these graduates have such a bright and able future. Let's commemorate all of our achievements and hardships we've had along the way. As I wrap today's opening up, I'd like to thank everyone who has supported the class of 2026, and a special thanks to Mrs. Ketty, the senior class advisor, for her immense patience, support, and organization that made this year so outstanding. Again, I thank you all for being here today to share this bittersweet moment. I now welcome to you the senior class of 2026.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mrs. Lisa Kramer and Mrs. Kathy Miller. Mrs. Lisa Kramer and Mrs. Kathy Miller. I would also like to introduce the senior class advisor, as her role is instrumental in organizing several events for our seniors, including graduation. Mrs. Lisa Ketty. Let's give these folks a round of applause. Most significant to these seniors are their parents and guardians. Parents and guardians, would you please stand and allow us, the students, the seniors, and those in the audience that are non-parents of seniors to stand. Actually, would you please stand and allow us to recognize you? So if you're a parent or guardian in the class of 2026, would you please stand at this time? Let's give these folks a huge round of applause. Big deal. It's a really big deal. Second only to the parents and the contribution to these seniors' academic growth is our faculty and staff and employees at Northmor. Members of the faculty and staff, would you please stand at this time? And I know we have a number of you in the front row, and I know we have some of you out amongst the audience. If you work for the Northmor schools at this time, would you please stand? Let's give these folks a round of applause. Thank you so much for what you do. Today, I want to honor our members of the audience who've served in the military. The effort of our military reminds us of the pride we share in those who have provided service to our country. The tradition at the Northmor graduation ceremony is that we recognize those people in the audience who have served in the armed forces. I would request that any veterans who are in the audience this afternoon to please rise from your chair or bleacher seat and allow us to express our appreciation for all that you and so many others have given to this great country. So if you're a member of the military, would you please stand? And now I want to point out that the graduating class of 2026 has 3 members of the graduates before you who have committed to serving their country in the years ahead. Before I recognize these seniors, I ask you hold your applause until all 3 seniors are recognized. Kyle Pope, would you please stand? Kyle has enlisted in the Army. David Blunk. David has enlisted in the Marines. Anthony Scheibe. Anthony has enlisted in the U.S. Army Reserves. Congratulations, and know we respect you greatly for your commitment. Our graduation ceremony has the primary purpose of highlighting academic honors. However, I do want to make mention of some very special athletic accomplishments within this senior class. The definition of special in this particular case is that a senior must qualify, be a member of a state team or place at the state level of competition, or receive all state recognition, or be on a record-breaking team. Before I call the names of these student athletes, I ask you please hold your applause until all individuals are standing, because I'm very proud to announce there are 28 seniors we're going to recognize today out of 79 graduates, so that's pretty significant. Our student athletes we want to recognize today are standouts in their respective sports as mentioned. Ethan Amons. Ethan was a 2022 state qualifier in cross country. In 2024, he placed 8th in the state wrestling tournament. In 2025, he placed 3rd at the state track meet on the 4x100 meter relay team. And in 2026, he was 5th in the state in wrestling. He is also a member of the 4x100 meter relay team that just qualified for state a few days ago. Bryson Baker. Bryson was a member of the 2022 and 2023 state football playoff teams, and he was a member of the 2024 regional championship football team that made the state Final Four. Brookston Beck. Brookston was a member of the 2022 and 2023 state football playoff teams and was a member of the 2024 regional championship football team that made the state Final Four. He was also a member of the 2024 and 2026 district championship baseball teams. Trevor Black. Trevor was a member of the 2025 state qualifying cross country team, and in 2026, he was named Special Mention All-Ohio in basketball. Avery Blanton. Avery was a member of the 2022 and 2023 state football playoff teams. David Blunk. David was a member of the 2022 state qualifying cross country team. He was an individual state qualifier in 2023 and 2024 in cross country and was a member of the 2025 state qualifying cross country team. Brooke Bauer. Brooke was a state qualifier in 2025 in the 200 meter dash. She was also a member of the 4x400 meter relay team that qualified for the state track meet in 2025. And she was also a member of the state qualifying 4x800 meter relay team that qualified for state in 2026. Brooke also recently qualified for the state track meet in the 100 meter dash and the 400 meter dash. Billy Bolin. Billy Bolin was a member of the 2024 and 2026 district baseball championship teams. Ryan Brinkman. Ryan was a member of the 2025 state qualifying cross country team. She was also a member of the 4x800 meter relay team that just qualified for state a few days ago. Trevor Brubaker. Trevor was a member of the 2022 football state playoff team. In 2024, he was honorable mention All-Ohio in baseball and a member of the 2024 and 2026 district baseball teams, and he was also honorable mention All-Ohio basketball player in 2025. Caden Bush. Caden was a member of the 2022 state football playoff team. Brady Carr. Brady was a member of the 2022 and 2023 state football playoff teams. He was a member of the 2024 regional championship football team that made the state Final Four. He was a state qualifier in wrestling in 2023 and 2024 and was also a member of the district baseball championship teams in 24 and 26. I see a proud dad here, sitting down here in front of me. Layla Castle. Layla was a state qualifier in track in the 4x100 meter relay team, the 400-meter relay team and a state qualifier in 2025 in the 800-meter run. Carson Campbell. Carson was a member of the 2022 and 2023 state football playoff teams and was a member of the 2024 regional championship football team that made the state Final Four. He was also a state qualifier in wrestling in 2023. He placed fourth in the state in wrestling in 2024. In 2025, he was sixth in the state in wrestling and finished off his high school career in 2026 by placing third at the state wrestling meet. Shelby Cooper. Shelby was a member of the 2025 state qualifying cross-country team. She was also an honorable mention All-Ohio basketball player in 2026. Dane Cresswell. Dane was a member of the 2022 and 2025 state qualifying cross-country teams. Garrett Dish. Garrett was a member of the 2022 and 2023 state football playoff teams. He was also a member of the 2024 regional football championship team that made the state Final Four. He was also honorable mention All-Ohio in football in 2025 and was a member of the state qualifying 4x100 meter relay teams in 2025 and 2026. Thomas Detweiler. Thomas was a member of the 2022 and 2023 state football playoff teams. He was a member of the 2024 regional championship football team that made the state Final Four. James Eichler. James was a member of the 2022 and 2023 state football playoff teams and was a member of the 2024 regional championship football team that made the state Final Four. Levi Hunter. Levi was a member of the 2022 state qualifying cross-country team. He was a member of the state qualifying 2024 4x800 meter relay team. He was a state qualifier in 2025 in the pole vault. He was also a member of the 2025 state qualifying cross-country team. He was also a state qualifier in pole vault in 2026 and was a member of the 4x100 meter relay team that just also qualified for state as well. So, Braden Keener. Braden was a member of the 2022 and 2023 state football playoff teams. Kyle Knight. Kyle was a member of the 2022 state football playoff team. Thomas Keene. Thomas was a member of the 2022 and 2025 state qualifying cross-country teams. Kate Lehman. Kate was a member of the 2025 state qualifying cross-country team. She was also a member of the 4x800 meter relay team that qualified for state in 2026. Kyle Pope. Kyle was a member of the 2022 and 2023 state football playoff teams and was a member of the 2024 regional championship football team that made the state Final Four. Hunter Powell. Hunter was a member of the 2022 state football playoff team. And my final student to recognize today, Connor Stockdale. Connor was a member of the 2022 and 2023 state football playoff teams, was a member of the 2024 regional championship football team that made the state Final Four. He was a member of the 2025 4x100 meter relay team that placed third in the state in track. He was also a state qualifier in the long jump in 2026, and a member of the 2026 4x100 meter relay team. Connor was third team All-Ohio in football this past fall as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Northmor's newest state participants, state placers, and our All-Ohio athletes who have competed on record-breaking teams. As you can see from all the seniors before you, this senior class has made quite an impact and is going to leave quite an impression on this community and school district. Seniors, on behalf of the board, the faculty of the Northmor Local School District, I want to congratulate each of you for your accomplishments, and I encourage you to work hard in the years ahead, and we all wish you the very best. Let's give them a round of applause. Members of the choir, would you please make your way to the risers?
Good afternoon. Northmor has a long-standing tradition of honoring the highest achieving students in each class by allowing them to address their classmates at graduation. These students have earned this privilege through all of their hard work and dedication over the last 13 years. The valedictorian is a student or students that have earned the highest grade point average in their class. This year we honor 5 students that have achieved a perfect 4.0 grade point average over the course of their high school careers. What is more impressive is that they have all done so while also being actively involved in multiple extracurricular activities. The class of 2026 valedictorians are Ryan Brinkman, Kate Lehman, Dylan Norman, Cammie Workman, and Aria Wright. The first valedictorian we will recognize today is Ryan Brinkman. Ryan is a member of the National Honor Society, where she holds the office of co-vice president and secretary. She is receiving an honors diploma and is a member of the Academic Hall of Fame. She has earned a 3-year academic letter, 4-year cross-country letter winner, 1-time state cross-country qualifier, a 4-year basketball letterman, a 4-year track letterman, 1-time state qualifier in track, vice president of the senior class and a member of the student council, and a 4-year member of the FFA. Her future plans are to attend Ohio University to major in engineering. It is my privilege to introduce to you valedictorian Ryan Brinkman.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to thank the amazing faculty, friends, and family who make Northmor the great school and community it is. I'd also like to thank everyone who has helped me achieve this accomplishment over the years. All of the hard work, dedication we put all in to be able to graduate today has been worth it. Congratulations to all. Throughout our years at Northmor, we have learned valuable lessons that will take us far in life. Whether those lessons came from the classroom, court, stage, or even the sidelines, every small moment, mistake, and memory has affected who we are today. For the first time in years, we won't have the bells telling us where to go or schedules deciding what comes next. Instead, we now have the opportunity to choose our own paths and create our own futures. The future is no longer something to look forward to. It is here. Congratulations, class of 2026.
The second valedictorian we will recognize today is Kate Lehman. Kate is a member of the National Honor Society, where she holds the office of treasurer. She will be receiving an honors diploma. She is a member of the Northmor Academic Hall of Fame, a 3-year academic letter winner, 4-year cross-country letterman, a 1-year state qualifier in cross-country, 4 years of indoor track, 4 years of outdoor track, and a 2026 state qualifier in track, a member of the Varsity Academic Challenge team, and has been the student director for 3 school musicals. Her future plans are to attend Ohio Northern University for pharmacy, and she also intends to run track and cross-country there. It is my privilege to introduce to you valedictorian Kate Lehman.
Hello, my name is Kate Lehman, and I am honored to be a class of 2026 valedictorian. I would like to thank all of our teachers and staff here at Northmor for supporting us and making it possible to be here today. I also want to thank my parents for always encouraging me. This day holds a lot of emotions, and as graduation has drawn near, people have asked me, how do you feel that senior year is ending? And overall, I know I will miss my teammates and I will miss seeing my peers every day, but I am grateful and I am excited. I am grateful because of the friendships I've made and the life lessons I've learned at Northmor. And I am excited because our future does not end here. We are all moving into the next stage of our lives, whether that's going to college, joining the military, or entering the workforce. Our time at Northmor has prepared us well for the future, and we will look back on these years fondly. Time truly has flown by, and it is a blessing to be standing here today. Class of 2026, this is what we have worked towards, and congratulations. We made it, and our accomplishments don't stop here.
The third valedictorian we will recognize today is Dylan Norman. Dylan is a member of the National Honor Society, where he holds the office of co-vice president and secretary. He will receive an honors diploma and has also earned an associate's degree from MTC. He is a 3-year academic letter winner, 3-year cheer letterman, 3rd-year marching band letterman, 2 years of night sounds, the John Philip Sousa Award winner for band, a previous Centero Catalyst Award winner, a member of the lead team, JOG, and Youth Safety Council. His future plans are to attend The Ohio State University to major in biology. It is my privilege to introduce to you valedictorian Dylan Norman.
I am more than honored to be recognized as one of the class of 2026's valedictorians. Being a valedictorian was never just a status for me. It was a drive to consistently do better. While I won't miss the stack of assignments due on any given day, I will miss being a Golden Knight. Being a Golden Knight is far more than being respectful, responsible, safe, and compassionate. It's a memory that will forever lie in the foundation of us all. The title Golden Knight highlights the safety, friendship, and night pride that we were ensured by the school community. I'm not ready to let that go. If you had told me freshman year that I would be standing here reminiscing about my time at this school, I would have thought you were lying. Although our time here, surrounded by our peers and farm fields galore, has been characterized by some of the greatest times of our lives, I'm sure all of you, including me, have been yearning for this day to come. But is it too late to say that I'm not ready? I'm not ready to go to a massive university. I'm not ready to see different faces every day. And I'm definitely not ready to move away from home. But I guess that's the thing with human life. We grow and adapt to our surroundings. Growth. It's something all of us easily exemplify. We went from being little fourth graders who had just learned to switch classes to switching classes every 42 minutes with little time in between. Who we are as individuals lies with the challenges and setbacks we have had to endure. Whether it was COVID-19 back in 2019 or the whole week of snow days we had this past winter, I would say we did an excellent job at bouncing forward to the next chapter of our lives. A piece of advice that I would like to give is that education does not end with graduation. Sure, there's colleges, trade schools, etc., but an important topic we should be learning is what's on the outside, society. We were quick to learn in science class that the world is spinning on an axis and orbits the sun. But what have we learned about the current societal state of the world? Taking a look at society, it becomes easier to realize the major setbacks we have had as human beings. Everyday life should not be spent worrying about the possibility of war, inflation on necessary resources, and the frequent attempts to strip human rights from certain individuals. In one of my classes, I learned that the human species cannot be subdivided into smaller categories. From person to person, there is less than a 1% genetic difference. Whether it's different biological factors such as race, sexual orientation, gender, etc., you are human. It is by chance, not by choice, that we possess these certain biological factors. No one should be punished as a result of being different. Like we've heard for many years, we learn from our mistakes. That is the lesson I'd like to leave with you today. After being a Northmor student, I would say who I am, to me, has been constantly discovered. Northmor teaches you not only to graduate, but to become your own you. With character development comes autonomy. We must strive to make individualized decisions, choices, and overall become independents. As we move forward into these next chapters of our lives, let's make the most of them and leave a legacy. It feels like 2 days ago I was walking into the Northmor halls and classrooms for the first time. But soon, I'll be walking out with the individuals who made my time here so unique. Thank you, Northmor, for making my time as a Golden Knight so sentimental. Congrats to the class of 2026, and go Knights!
The next valedictorian we will recognize today is Cami Workman. Cami is a member of the National Honor Society where she holds the office of president. She is also the president of the senior class and a member of student council. She is a teacher assistant in the elementary, a 3-year academic letter winner, a 2-year volleyball letter winner, and a past winner of the Centero Catalyst Award. Her future plans are to attend Ohio University for speech, language, and hearing sciences. It is my privilege to introduce to you valedictorian Cami Workman.
I am honored to stand here today as one of our class valedictorians. Even more so, I am proud to stand here as a Northmor Golden Knight. Although high school for many of us was full of changes, challenges, and struggles, Northmor has always been our home, providing a sense of comfort and community. When we started this journey, none of us imagined it would look the way it did. We didn't get the Mohegan or DC trips we were promised, and I can confidently say we didn't predict we would be doing school online due to a global pandemic. Through all of this, we found ways to adapt and overcome. Thank you to our teachers for their patience, which we didn't always deserve, and for pushing us to be better students and better people. And to our administration, who allowed us to experiment and try new things, such as our semi-failed winter formal and volley bros, which the class of 2026 won back-to-back. Mrs. Ketty for making our senior year one to remember and for all the work you do. And to my parents for their unwavering support throughout the years. Griffin, thank you for being a prime example of a student. And Bodie, thank you for showing me what not to do and how to have fun. As they say, the people make the place. So thank you, class of 2026, for the memories, jokes, and friendships. I believe we are ready for this next chapter, no matter what it may be, and we will go on to do great things. Northmor didn't just prepare us for graduation, it prepares for life. It taught us that even when things don't go as planned, we can still find joy, strength, and community. So as we move forward into new places, new challenges, and new chapters, let's take those lessons with us. Class of 2026, we didn't get everything we expected, but we became exactly who we needed to be. Congratulations, we did it.
The final valedictorian to introduce is Aria Wright. Aria is a member of the National Honor Society, a 3-year academic letter winner, placed 3rd overall at the 2026 Mid-Ohio Educational Service Center Artapalooza, a 2025 Regional Governor's Youth Art Show qualifier, a 4-year member of jazz, concert, pep, and marching bands, and is an active 4-H member. Her future plans are to attend The Ohio State University in Marion. It is my pleasure to introduce to you valedictorian Aria Wright.
The day is finally here, the day that many of us have been looking forward to, or in some cases dreading. Many of us are excited for our futures and have everything all planned out, which is awesome. Some of us, myself included, have no idea what we want to do, and that's okay too. We have our whole life ahead of us with so many experiences waiting for us that we can learn and grow from. I remember when I began thinking about what I might say when it was my turn to do this speech last year. I had a much different opinion on my school career. The truth is, I just wanted to get out of here, which I'm sure is a thought many of my fellow classmates have had. However, this year, as the day of graduation has been creeping closer with every passing day, I've had a change of heart. I'm really going to miss this place. All the lunch table shenanigans, the classroom drama, seeing the same familiar faces, my teachers, and just the vibe of Northmor. As much as I'll miss, and many of my classmates will miss these things, it's important to look forward to the experiences that await us. So while the path ahead may seem uncertain and scary, we must use what we've learned from our time here to make the most of it. Finally, to the class of 2026, I wish everyone the best of luck on their journeys, and I hope to see some of you again someday. Good job, everyone, and thank you for all the memories.
Every year, Northmor also recognizes the salutatorian, honoring the student with the second highest grade point average in the graduating class. The salutatorian for the class of 2026 is Carson Campbell. Carson has a final GPA of 3.989. He was a 4-year letterman in football, a 4-year letterman in wrestling, where he was a 4-year state qualifier and a 3-time state placer, earning him a spot in the Northmor Athletic Hall of Fame. He is a member of the National Honor Society and a 3-year academic letter winner. His future plans are to become a commercial pilot. It is my honor to introduce to you our salutatorian for the class of 2026, Carson Campbell.
Good afternoon, friends, families, teachers, and fellow classmates. My name is Carson, and I'm honored today to stand before you as your salutatorian of the class of 2026. I came to Northmor Middle School, and my classmates became my teammates, friends, and some were like family. We watched each other go from awkward middle schoolers into young adults sitting here today. Reflecting back, I can see how growing up in a small country school is special. Here, everybody knows your name and basically all of your personal life. We have shared experiences at football games, the county fair, and school events where most of the community showed up to cheer us on. In a bigger school, you can get lost in the crowd, but here we were seen. Today is not only about achievements, but it's also about gratitude. So thank you to our teachers, coaches, and families for believing in us, pushing us and preparing us for the future. Congratulations to the class of 2026. I can't wait to see where life takes us next.
Thank you to all of our valedictorians and salutatorians for those wonderful words. Before I begin the presentation of graduates, there are a few people that need special recognition for all of the hard work they have put into preparing for this graduation ceremony. I would like to ask for those of these 6 individuals who are present today to stand or remain standing, and please hold your applause until I've announced each one. Superintendent Chad Redmond, Assistant Principal Kara Wright, Technology Director Eve Miller, School Counselor Lee Conan, Secretary Courtney Hoovler, and to the one who makes this whole thing run as smoothly as it does, and including the planning of every single senior event throughout the year, Senior Class Advisor Lisa Ketty. Let's give them a round of applause, please. I would also like to thank the custodial and maintenance staff and all of those who have worked hard preparing our beautiful facility for today's ceremony. I would also like to acknowledge Mr. Greg Nicolai, Superintendent of Pioneer and Career Technology Center, who is here with us today in recognition of our continued partnership with Pioneer and our graduates who have attended there. Thank you. Most importantly, I would like to acknowledge and highlight some special accomplishments by members of our graduating class today. First of all, I would like to direct your attention to the front cover of your program. In the bottom left-hand corner, you will find the initials AW. That is because it was designed by senior art student Aria Wright. Aria, would you please stand and be recognized? The National Honor Society recognizes students who have demonstrated excellence in 4 areas: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. This year we have 12 graduating seniors who earned a place in the National Honor Society. Please hold your applause until all names have been read, and graduates, please stand when I call your name. Senior members of the National Honor Society are Sarah Abrams, Bryson Baker, Ryan Brinkman, Carson Campbell, Shelby Cooper, Cheyenne Cottrell, Kyron Heil, Levi Hunter, Kate Lehman, Dylan Norman, Cammie Workman, and Aria Wright. Congratulations. Every year, the Northmor FFA program produces contest winners and numerous award winners in various competitions. This year, 5 graduating seniors have earned their state FFA degrees. Please stand when I call your name. They are Brookston Beck, Cheyenne Cottrell, Dane Cresswell, Kendall Folk, and Allie Pollard. Congratulations. There are 6 different types of honors diplomas that students can receive if they meet certain criteria set forth by the state of Ohio: academic, career tech, STEM, social science and civic engagement, arts, and international baccalaureate. We have 12 seniors who will be receiving honors diplomas this year. Graduates, please stand when I call your name. Luke Benner, career tech. Lila Bishop, career tech. Ryan Brinkman, academic. Dane Cresswell, academic. Thomas Detweiler, career tech. Kyron Heil, academic. Levi Hunter, academic. Kyle Knight, career tech. Kate Lehman, academic. Dylan Norman, academic. Alexis Russell, academic. And Brian Walker, career tech. Congratulations. This year, 2 graduating seniors will be joining the Northmor Academic Hall of Fame. In order to join the Academic Hall of Fame, a student must complete their high school career with a GPA of 3.9 or higher and an ACT score of 28 or higher. The class of 2026 Northmor Academic Hall of Fame inductees are Kate Lehman and Ryan Brinkman. Congratulations. Some students today are not only graduating from high school and receiving their diploma, but have also earned an associate's degree through the College Credit Plus program, which is a tremendous feat. Please stand when I call your name. These students are Brooke Bauer, receiving an Associate of Arts and Associate of Science from MTC, and Dylan Norman, an Associate of Arts and Associate of Science from MTC. Congratulations. Finally, I would like to recognize the hard work and dedication of our senior class officers and student council representatives. They have worked very hard to plan numerous events throughout this year. President Cammie Workman, Vice President Ryan Brinkman, Secretary Sarah Abrams, Treasurer Dylan Norman, and Student Council Reps Shelby Cooper and Jillian Ziegler. Congratulations. At this time, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the members of the graduating class of 2026. AJ Seller. Kyron Scott Heil. Shelby Lynn Cooper. Carson Parker Campbell. Kathleen Michelle Lehman. Camden Reese Workman. Ryan Lynn Brinkman. Dylan James Normand. Aria Rose Wright. Jillian Grace Ziegler. Sarah Alexis Abrams. Jennifer Sky Morris. Nikolai Logan Alvarado. Owen Bain Cass. Eli Fissel. Remington Gage Keene. Messiah Grubal. Alexander Benner. Morgan Cheyenne Broadwater. Kelsey Ann Smith. Annabelle May Boer. Jillian Ray Shong. Andy Noel Kramer. Ava Jean Arnett. Avery Blanton. Thomas Detweiler. James Eichler. Jack Donald Albert. William Carroll Fiddler. Caleb Jones. Jaden Marianne Kuhn. Brooklyn Nevaeh May Kuhn. Cheyenne May Cottrell. Lila Faith Bishop. Allison Hope Olmstead. Kaylin Bethany Holland Adkins. Dane Perkins. Connor Stockdale. Levi Allen Hunter. Braden Anthony Carr. Thomas Keene. Hunter Powell. Caitlin Ann Marie Meadows. Brooke Renee Bauer. Kendall Creta Folk. Malin Bree Postal. Miley Hoskinson. Egypt Sierra Tamiko. Ashton Michael McCoy. Caleb Marquis. Anthony Michael Scheibe. David Allen Christopher Blunk. Dane Richard Cresswell. Brookston Zane Beck. Layla Faith Castle. Kenna Christina Dill. Alexis Nicole Russell. Hannah Mae Lynn James. Audrey Nicole Hammond. Allie Caitlin Pollard. Garrett Dish. Trevor Black. Ethan Amons. William Bolin. Caden Bush. Braden Keener. Brian Walker. Dalton Moffitt. Braden Cole. Trevor Dean Brubaker. Kyle Michael Pope. Kyle Gregory Knight. Blake Richard Hinsey. Jackson Lee Ernsberger. Jake Hassan. Bryson R. Baker. Noah Sell.
Boys are watching, bro.
As the class of 2026 graduation ceremony comes to a close, I'd like to take one final moment to reflect on this group of seniors, the journey we took to get here, and those who helped us along the way. Whether you've been a Northmor student since the early years of elementary school, just joined us in the past few years, or somewhere in between, we all share one thing in common today. We did it. Everyone sitting behind me today has made countless memories in this gym and around this school. It's crazy to think about, but all of those moments that felt so big to us at the time are all behind us now. We are so incredibly grateful for those who have gotten us to this place today. Myself and the class of 2026 would like to give a proper thank you to those who have been with us on our walk from K through 12. To the school administration and principals for always being open-minded to our ideas and keeping us in line. To our guidance counselors for always being there for us when we needed it, giving us advice along the way, and always supporting even our wildest of dreams. To the teachers, whether you teach a fine art or a core subject or something else entirely, you may be the chill teacher every student knows and loves, or the teacher whose class is known for being extra hard. But regardless, every one of you has played an important role in our education. We appreciate every single one of you and the work you've done to lift us up and shape our minds into what they are today. To our kitchen staff, janitors, maintenance, nurses, office staff, resource officer, and anyone else who works to keep this school running. Thank you for working behind the scenes and after school hours to make sure our days go by smoothly. And finally, to the parents and guardians of the class of 2026. Thank you for sticking with us through the early mornings, missed buses, forgotten lunches, and homework that sometimes even you couldn't figure out. I hope that it is fulfilling to know that every single person in this gym today has had some impact on one or many of the seniors sitting behind me today, as well as myself. Today is a bittersweet day. On one hand, we won't be 17 or 18 and get to see our friends daily in the halls or at lunch. Our biggest worry won't be what tests we have in 6th period or the math homework we forgot to do. But now we all have so many new doors open. The world is what we make it, and we don't have to wait anymore. Our futures start now. I'd like to share some words of wisdom from a couple different sources. Firstly, in the wise words of Elle Woods in Legally Blonde, it is with passion, courage of conviction, and strong sense of self that we take our next steps into the world, remembering that first impressions are not always correct. You must always have faith in people, and most importantly, you must always have faith in yourself. Secondly, I have a Bible verse that I'd like to share that has gotten me this far, and I hope it will stick with you all as we leave this place and go our separate ways. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Congratulations, class of 2026. It is such an honor to be able to watch my fellow classmates grow and prosper, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for all of us.